I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to the Spurs. Outside, Avdia. And that's out of bounds. It was... Last touch by Avdia. And Richard, these teams both look to impose their will on the backboards.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
Pass to Brunson. On the top of the key. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
No doubt Brunson committed to getting his rhythm. He wants to be a provider on the scoreboard.
Back to Doncic. Spurs passing it around. Gasol, no good. On offense, here are the Rockets. And the wide open shot from Green. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Doncic outside. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Johnson after Luka Doncic's bucket. Brunson with a clean look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. 6-point game. Now, Doncic. Clock at 6. Pass to Gasol. Thompson with the rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. And right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Thompson outside.
2 minutes.
To the inside. Here's Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now, here's Doncic. That one goes. Count it.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Brunson. And it's good off the back rim and in. Brunson's got 10 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
pass to Doncic. Gasol with it. And Gasol with the dunk.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall, dunking probably comes easily. He's going to have to do a better job of getting him off the spot.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 9 points. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down low. Here's Brunson. Got it. Good job in the low post. 14 points for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Johnson outside. From deep, Brunson. The shot comes out. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Rockets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more in 2K. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Good on the three-point shot.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
The screen from Thompson. To the middle. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Luka taking it in. And finished off by Gasol.
And it's really smart to get Gasol moving in these pick-and-roll plays. He's not only an amazing passer, but a terrific scorer as well.
Here's Brunson. Offline from the high post.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Rockets making a change here.
Substitution for the Rockets.
Rockets leading by 5. They set the pick. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Brunson's got 16 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to dominance. It saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. On the wing, Green. On the wing, Jackson. Good on the triple. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Pass to Kennard. to the left side wing. Over in the corner, Williams. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Sasser. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On the wing, Johnson. He has yet to score. Back to Green. Kennard with the rebound. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Williams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to connect. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Connects. Got his first bucket in this one.
Going up strong inside, the rookie Connect doesn't hold back in the painted area.
Back to Sasser. Now here's Williams. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Sasser. Puts it up from 15. Williams can't get it to go.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Johnson outside. Pass to Jackson. Johnson inside. The rebound by the Spurs. Now Kennard. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Sasser. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Connect. And Connect slams it in.
Connect so instinctive at finding open space there and taking advantage.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Sasser. Drops in the tray. Sasser's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Brunson, plenty of space. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Lob pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Get that ball anywhere near the rim, and Jakob will finish it.
Now, here's Thompson. To the wing on the left. Here's Brunson. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Brunson. For the 3. And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Inside, here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Doncic. Pass to Avdia. Here's McCain. The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by Richards. Rockets leading by 12. It's Thompson off the drive. Gasol with the rebound. Here's San Antonio. And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin. Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Pushing the action. Brunson always a threat in transition. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lets a floater go. And here's Gasol outside. That one's not going to go. And here are the Rockets now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. To the paint. It's rebounded by Houston.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Thompson. And he slams it down right on top of Deni Avdija.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Rockets leading by 16. Inside. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Here's Sasser. Knocked away. High post Johnson. Brunson outside. Houston moving the ball around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Sasser. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Brunson's got 29.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Thompson. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Screen by Pirtle. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Pass to Thompson. Back to Johnson. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. To the middle. And here is Johnson. Banked in off the glass.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. So it's both teams making substitutions here. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And that's collected by Brunson.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Can't cash in from close range. Down low, Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Houston.
And the shot goes down.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
53.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And here is Doncic. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
The screen from Thompson. And here's Brunson outside. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Back to Doncic. And taken away by Johnson. Thompson in the post. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Pass to Doncic. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Brunson outside. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. So it's San Antonio now. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Brunson. The 15-footer, and it's Houston with another.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside, Avdia. Gasol's in the post. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson.
He's so focused as a player. Gasol sticks with this play and just draws the foul on that shot.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Screen by Pirtle. Over in the corner, Avdia. Pass to Doncic. Now, here's Avdia. He's covered by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic, no good. And so it's Houston with it. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
San Antonio ball.
Pass to Pirtle. Outside, Avdia. Screen by Pirtle. Back to Avdia. That 3 off the mark. And here's Houston. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
And the Rockets making a change here. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Powerful finish. Jakob not taking any chances in tight.
To the inside, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Brunson, the bounce pass. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And both free throws good for Brunson. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Green with the rebound. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Brunson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Brunson's got 37.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Thompson with it. So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg.